Good morning, yo diggity. Hey. Yeah, it's morning, and I'm not gonna brush my hair. I have no self-respect. All right, so for those of you who know and those of you who don't know, this is my girlfriend, Shirley. You may know her from being that badass warrior in the walker, went all the way, climbed all those trees, going down to Ruby Beach. Or from another video that we did where she used to sleep under a stairwell where she also got beat up, detaching her, was it cornea, and breaking 5 ribs? Is that right? 9, sorry.
Yes.
All right, so some of you know she has some health issues right now. And let's just briefly, we've talked about it before, but yo diggity, you are homeless. And so can you just brief how long has it been and what happened?
Well, to begin with, my husband died 3 years ago. And from his death, my life has made a massive spiral as to the point where I am homeless and I have no place to go to turn, let alone no family, except street family.
And me. I'm
My
not on
girl.
this, and I'm not on the street
My
anymore.
girl is number one.
Aww.
She's who I ran into, which I was meant to run into.
Yeah.
And she makes days go smoother and happier when I'm around her.
Aww.
As in being real.
Mwah.
It doesn't get any real than being with her or being around her. She brings positivity into your life.
Oh,
And
it's about you, not about me.
I
love you.
Have to,
Okay.
I have to let them know what you mean to me.
Thank you.
From my point of view, I'm in hell. When I lay down at nights, I sleep in a pup tent. I only have enough room for myself and my belongings, and every time I lay down, I have to make sure that my sleeping bed, my whole entire quote-unquote night is safe. My backpack has to be under my head for a pillow, let alone my wallet and my belongings, my important belongings, are safe in a pocket, let alone sleep with my shoes on. So I can have my pair of shoes in the morning, which is pretty nasty because they do smell. To go to the bathroom, and like for the past 2 days, I've been sick. I've had the shits and the pukes. And on their bridge, it has an odor, but at least we have a toilet, which you can't flush, but if you poop and puke, it has an odor, but we just have to cover it up. And let alone eat, we have to eat. There's only 2 times in the area I live that we are served hut dinners, which are Wednesday night and Friday night. We all look like we look like happy feet all marching to the church. Little penguins. Which is, it's hard to take at times because of the fact there's so many people. And the church only has so much food. Sometimes we're turned away because they only have 1 or 2 items left. Let alone in the meantime, I wish that they'd know how they would have a recipe for beans. Children are turned away many odd times. I have been turned away hungrier than shit. Sicker than shit. I don't take pills. I have an issue which is very major. I don't know. Help. Help, help, help.
So I'll just say this, sorry to interrupt, but yeah, you're speaking some real realities here that people don't think about. And I just want to say, as a testament to your badassery, like, I mean, think of anyone you know who has a home that's diagnosed with cancer or anything. And they're just like, wow, 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 poor me, they can't do shit. And you, dude, you're out there walking miles and miles to, go buy a toothbrush or to wash a shirt.
Wash
or
my butt.
Wash your butt, yep.
Gotta have a clean ass every day.
Absolutely. And yeah, and I know where you live, and I know there's no public showers right there. It's a long ass walk on your walker. Yeah, and so the myth is that, that there's all these agencies to help, and you fit into a lot of categories that people think get help.
Yeah,
right? You're female, you're senior, you're disabled, you're native. I don't know. Are there any other groups that supposedly get help? And so that's why people like us should just ignore you because, there's agencies for that.
There's supposed to be agencies, but they don't give a damn.
No, I know. And I've seen, I mean, even over the death of your husband, you still haven't even been able to collect life insurance, have you?
No.
Huh.
No.
What's up with that? You don't have an address, you don't exist.
Both.
What about the tribe?
Ha ha ha.
Have you had any help with?
Ha ha ha. I don't have an Indian card.
You don't?
I don't have an Indian card because of fact, where I was born, I was not born on a reservation. Maybe I should say that.
Yeah. Tell us what's up. Because...
Maybe I should say that. Maybe I'd get an Indian card. Maybe I could get into maybe I'd fit in like a puzzle piece, fit into the Native American culture, which I am, but I cannot get all the free bees that everybody else gets. There's quite a few homeless people that get every 2 weeks, they get $1,800 per month, but let alone they choose to live on the street and drink up that $36 per month.
Wow.
And
please tell me that some of the native friends we have in common that they're not doing that and getting that much money to just go on the streets and drink. Please tell me that's no one I know. But tell me the truth first.
It is the truth.
It is people I know.
It is.
So they get all that money with their cards so they can go on the street and drink and drug and steal from you and...
Yes. Matter of fact...
God, okay.
Matter of fact, I could say that...
people I've given rides to and helped and bought shit for, right? People that ask...
Check.
That's funny. Okay, well, moving on. So here's the deal. We've already talked about the dramas of homelessness. I have, hundreds and hundreds of videos. And, okay, so hi. Let's just get down to business. She doesn't deserve this. And somebody needs to do something. And I post shit, and people are like, oh yeah, blah, 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 words. But nobody's actually doing anything. So we're going to try to do something. Now, because she's not one of those people, she has been able to put away a little bit, just like I did when I was working my ass off while homeless. And we're almost at a point where we can help her get into a safe home. And she has a disability, whatever, income. So when she's in a home... she has the means to continue to pay it. With that being said, we need to get her into a home now. And I am doing everything I can. I can only do so much. I'm thinking that maybe we do a video and put a plea or maybe do a GoFundMe and just say, all right, come on. And I'm looking and there's a few options that she may be able to get into. I mean, we do have an issue like... For example, like I spoke with one, they're like, oh, tell me about yourself. We'll see if you're a good fit. And, what can you do other than just be honest? And so far, people don't really like the honesty. They'd rather have somebody with credentials and this and that than a homeless senior disabled Native woman. I mean, yeah, because they're just trash, of course. So, obviously being sarcastic. I hope that's obvious. She's this close to being able to wipe her ass in dignity again. She needs it. She deserves it. She is not in a safe place because she is one of the only ones that don't do drugs and drink.
Oh, no.
Where you're at, right?
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee.
But I'm just saying, where you're at.
Oh, no. Where I'm at.
Most people.
They'd fear.
So you're prey to them.
Yes.
Because you don't drink and drug your money.
Right.
So they're always coming to you. And then if you don't keep giving like you always do, then they play little games and then
Head games.
You're in danger of other
people, other critters.
So you not only not do drugs, you're not taking the drugs that the doctors wanted to kill you with.
No.
And I intend for her to heal 100%, for those of you that know me. And my track record in healing, not just myself, but others, including people with pancreatic cancer. Hello, 100% success rate. But the bottom line is you need a safe freaking place to heal. So, yeah. Okay. So anyways, bottom line is we need to help this woman. People need to stop talking about compassion and live it. Compassion. I wrote on a wall a year and a half ago. Compassion means love in action. It's not your words on Facebook. It's not your words everywhere. It's what are you actually doing? And, argue. Well, I'm struggling to make ends. I get that. Okay, you don't have $1, but do you have a smile? Do you have an ear? Do you have a shoulder? When was the last time you went to some of these people you think you can't help because you don't have enough money? When was the last time you went and talked to them? Treated them like they're human? Because I'll tell you what, I've said this before, even in my own journey and being homeless, that's what saved me. People looking at me and recognizing me as still being human. So, Shirley, we're super close to getting you to a place. The reality of the matter is I still have to, again, drop you off at the tent and fucking cry my way home and saying this has to stop. What are some of the best ways to help you right now? And I'm just going to throw in, let's just assume that by the time we upload this video that we have a GoFundMe for you. So there's that, and it'll be linked to you have a bank account, right?
Yes.
So it'll be directly linked to you. So anyone has any questions where the money's going, it's going directly to you. And what would the money be for? That's a rhetorical question. Obviously, for getting you into a safe place.
Out of the situation where I'm at, I live in hell. I gotta come back to reality. As to the point where I don't have to fear of laying down, wipe my ass, let alone brush my teeth, and drink some water. And go back to a real bed.
I'm sometimes I was almost embarrassed bringing you here to my tiny place because I'm like, oh my God, you're not even going to be able to walk in here, and I just have this couch for you to sleep on. But I guess it's not so bad compared to what you're living, huh?
True, because of the fact I didn't have to use my backpack as my pillow, let alone sleep in my shoes, sleep fully clothed, and wake up and get ready for, quote unquote, a free cup of coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning at the Starvation Army. where they have a limit of 2 plates, 2 helpings, and 4 slices of toast. And of course, to many people, I go up and get my breakfast. I'm not hungry that early in the morning, but I'll give my breakfast to a man so they'll have a happy day. Their tummy will be full. Let alone along the way I'll get me a bag of chips or a donut. Somebody will drop off me a donut, which is always nice, and a cup of coffee.
Oh, my battery's getting all funky, so I'm not going to be able to see as well without the light. Did you have a good night's sleep last night?
A real night's sleep. I didn't have to put my backpack under my head. Let alone I took my shoes off. Woohoo!
It's pretty sad to think like that was your first time really in a bed. And the other times with me, we were sleeping in my van.